I do not let people come into my space without eating. Are you ready to dig in?
I came to eat.
Thank you.
Not I came to eat.
I came to eat. I was waiting for this part first.
It has been so lovely having you both in studio, but I figured why not take advantage of the fact that you are both still here. I'll start this side with you, Sneh. What is one lesson that you've learned throughout your career that you truly carry with you?
Finding a center and always remaining grounded is more important than just chasing endlessly.
Oof.
Taking time, moving slow
Yeah.
is just as good as moving fast. Slow is smooth, smooth is fast.
I love that, because I feel like sometimes in this industry that we're in, you might feel stagnated if things go slow, but it's
Yeah.
really an opportunity for you to collect yourself and remember where you come from.
Yeah.
And what about you, Tino?
I think a lot of people don't realize that this is more a journey than it is a destination.
Yeah.
And I think one thing you really have to fall in love with is the people along the way, because the one thing you realize is you end up being on set with the same people over and over and over. And the one thing that's carried me over these years is the relationships that I've fostered and the relationships that I've tried to maintain, and even the ones that have just yielded outside of what they yield financially or fiscally. It's just genuinely about the love that you share on some of these sets. So I'd say it's the journey and the people. You just got to remember to stay real as much as you might grow and elevate in this game, yeah.
Tino, I'm also so glad that you touched up on people, because social media has become a real currency in the entertainment space that we are in. How do you think that social media has helped you boost your career? And more importantly, how do you remain authentic within that space?
The one thing a lot of people need to realize, they need to stop looking at social media as a lights, camera, action.
Yeah.
You should be talking to them like you're talking to me and you right now. It should be effortless, it should be real, because that's what they fall in love with.
Yeah.
And some of the biggest accounts that we've come to see are because people are just naturally building into that. So I think with me, it's always just been about showcasing who I really am and making sure that I own the narrative. And then obviously using that narrative and that community that I've built to now use that strategically to attract brands, to attract clients, and more so just attract a community of people that can always feed back into you. I think that's what it's about.
And I want to stick more about staying authentic, because the world of dance, I mean, in KZN, I know that for the most part, people are like, what do you mean your job is dancing?
As a dancer.
What do you mean? How did you navigate that space of, this is actually what I want to do, I know I'm going to thrive in it, but balancing it with that, I have to make a living out of it too. Yeah.
People should always be able to relate to what you do. Right now in a dance space, it is pretty much the same thing. The way that people live their lives on social media is exactly how people are going to treat you, even
So true.
in the spaces. So you can be a dancer, but if you're going to treat it as a nonchalant thing, like it's a hobby and whatnot, then people are going to treat you the same way. But the moment you start bringing the entrepreneurship side of things, where you treat yourself firstly as a brand, and you add the business to it, so that it all makes sense, it all comes together, and you're sold as that product.
100%.
What words of encouragement can you give to a young woman, a young man that wants to get into this space, but is afraid of those negative things associated with it?
100%. Take your time. I think a lot of people these days want to rush to be the next big thing. Everyone wants to be it now. And
That's the thing.
You haven't done any sort of character development. You haven't learned the game. You haven't studied. You haven't built the relationships. And the one thing I looked at my music as, you want to refine your process. It's about refining your process until you have a perfectly placed and a perfectly put out product. And I think the one thing about me is the people that I've been around, they've nurtured me. My producer nurtures me. He makes sure that I'm constantly on point. So it's a thing of, you got to actually enjoy the process of making it. And once you get into a place where it's authentic, don't always be so quick to, I want to sign to a label, because they control the narrative. They get to say who you are and what you become. Whereas I feel like if you take that time to be independent, take the time to study, to learn, because all of this information is out there.
Yes.
So once you understand the business better, I feel like it positions you better to have a more longevity in your career, let alone in the journey that you're taking. So take your time.
I'd love to give you the opportunity to speak directly to your fans. Sneh, how about you give it a go first?
I don't like to look at you guys as my fans. I like to look at you guys as family. I like to look at you guys as my supporters and my strength. And I just want to thank you for all the years that you guys have spent with me. Come hello high waters. Sneh can go quiet, but you guys are very patient with me because of the relationship that you and I have developed. So thank you, especially the people in Durban. I appreciate you guys. And let's keep running with this.
Guys, keep rocking, but more than anything, don't be afraid to start again. In that new career, in that new town, in that new relationship, with that new family, with everything you do in life, you will fall. That's part of the process. Just keep going. That's the thing, and that's the biggest difference between anyone who truly becomes a winner in life and the people that don't make it. You just got to keep going, because as long as you got life in your body, then that means God's got a plan for you. So keep rocking, guys. But yeah, that's what I got to say.
Thank you so much for joining me this evening. You guys have been absolutely phenomenal.
Thank you for having us.
Of
Thank you, it was a
course.
pleasure.
And thank you all so much for joining us. Remember, you can catch us every Tuesday evening at 6 on S3 with repeats on Sunday mornings at 8:30. But for now, good night, Mzansi. We'll see you next time.
Hey.
Another feel-good production.